Okay, so to start again, like I said, after the incident yesterday at the grocery store with a crazy woman tried to start a actual fight. It happened before at another store right up the street about 3 years ago, or four maybe. Two guys, I've talked about it before. Every once in a while they got a few that try to actually start a physical. They never do anything. But they confront me, but they want me to do something first. So they never just like the, even though you can say, well, it's just because she's a woman. But like I said, the other time it was two guys, 2 to 1. It was me by myself and two of them. Again, they wouldn't do anything, and I'm like, I was a criminal justice major, right? So I know there's two of y'all. Y'all jumped out of a car at 10 o'clock at night. And I literally could have killed both of them. Literally, I had what it took, not just with my fist. I mean, I literally, because like I said, I didn't know what they planned. He jumped out yelling, total stranger, but he's yelling things like he knows me. All right, so he had some idea. He said something about your disrespectful to woman. Like, who says that to a total stranger you just seen for the first time in your life 10 minutes ago, walking into the store? He just jumped, skirt, just like that girl jumped in the car right now. He jumped out, but he was the driver, and the other guy, like I talked about, it was four of them. It was two young guys in their 20s and black guys, and two little black girls, I guess, in their 20s, going out. It was a Friday night. I was going, like I said, at the time, I didn't know what gang stalking was. It's about 2014, so I was just going back to my house to sit in the house, play video games or whatever, get on live or something. But because at that time, the stalkers would be on live, but I didn't know they were stalkers, so I didn't know how they would know information about me. And it was just like, what? How? That's how it's like. Okay, I know for a fact this is not just me just imagining things. It's like, no, these it was whatever, whether I was playing a game or just going on the PS4 live where people were just talking, and it was like. But anyway, long story short, it's like, dude, it's Friday night. Why in the fuck are you out here trying to fight a man you don't know? When I was your age, and I did things like that, I wasn't trying to fight. Me and my homeboy and two girls, we're not gonna try to fight other dudes. That doesn't impress women. at least back then it did. I don't know, maybe now it does. But they started screaming, the girls, get back in the car. Finally, the other dude was like, yeah, man, come on, just get in the car. Because I guess he saw I wasn't finna hit him yet, or do anything yet, or kill him yet. I thought about it for a second, but because, like I said, I was tired of that shit. And like on the way there that night, I knew it. I was like something, and sure enough, as soon as I got close to the door, here they pull up, get out the car, and they're starting to. Like I said, the steps are timing with my steps, so we're almost at the doorstep. I mean, the entrance to the store. It's right up the street. I still go there. I can make a video there as I'm walking through the park, and like I said, that's impossible. And like I said, you would notice that, but it doesn't happen to you that much. But it's happened before because it's awkward, right? One of you try, you don't know who to go first. In real life, when it happens regularly, but since they're gangsters, they never stop, they never slow down, they never get nervous or act like this is awkward because they're gangsters, and I guess since they're normal people, not trained spies, they have to put themselves in it. Just do it. Just, I'm guessing this is guessing what's going on in their head. Just because they just keep going. Walk past you, like steam past you. There's no nervousness or no nervous chuckle. Oh, you go ahead. None of that. Just crazy shit, right? So at that time, like I said, what I had started doing was that's when I started putting on my headphones and just act like I was talking to somebody on the phone, and they couldn't say anything because they said I know they know who I am. I'm the target. But if they would have said, like I said, I know they're young, egotistical. They're not trained. They're not soldiers. They're not police. None of that. So the ego's gonna take over, and it did. And on the way in, I did curse all four of them. You stupid bitch. Why you fucking? I didn't know what it was, a program at the time, right? So it was 24, maybe it was about 15 or something, 2015. Long story short, on the way back out, it was about 10 and 11 o'clock at night or whatever how late it was. I know it was evening, but I was, just bored and like, shit, let me just go do something. It's Friday. Go grab some snacks or whatever while I'm playing. And because I wasn't working back then because it was like I said, you didn't want to be around people. So, I'm just sitting in the house every day or going out sometimes with whatever. And, like now, I don't give a fuck no more because I know these idiots really are risking their freedom for whatever the fuck, the little bit that they get. Maybe some of them get a car, some of them get apartments. Still, I don't care. I'm doing this for my children. I need the money. It's like, who's going to raise your children when you're in prison? That's stupid. But, so anyway, there was nobody in there, literally nobody. And then you went to the self-checkout. There's only like one cashier there. Maybe sometimes I think they do have a sheriff there, off-duty sheriff, in uniform. So it was like literally just us 6 people in the store, in the whole supermarket. So that again, at times, so that whatever they bought was the same as just me buying the one or two things I bought. The time it took for me to do that. So we're coming out at the same time. And instead of pulling off, and like I said, like that woman who just got in the car, I guess there was an Uber because it looked like, she had a phone in her hand. Anyway, just now. But instead of, that's how, he got in his car and I was walking through the parking lot. He pulled up like that, See how all the cars are parked in the spots? He pulled up like that, just throws in the park, jumps out, leaves the door open. Oh, fuck this shit, nigga, I'm tired of it. Like, what the fuck? I'm a total stranger. This is like we're neighbors or back in high school, he's tired of something I'm doing or talking shit at, we talking shit at, that's how he jumped out the car. Like, what the fuck? So I immediately just put my shit down, I think I had 2 bags, just dropped it. Like, what? And him and his boy at first, the boy was home, his homeboy was with it at first, but I guess he just sort of looked in my eyes and he's like, let's go, let's just, and the other way, he said, no, man, no, like, don't hold me back, I'm like, come on, if the girl's still in the car, get in the car. I'm like, nigga, you got 2 girls in the car, your homeboy, y'all supposed to be trying to do, instead you trying to fight. The fuck is wrong with you? That's why I be talking about these dudes gay, man. You up here trying to wrestle with a total stranger instead of trying to wrestle with these girls. I ain't talking about assault. Seriously. You rather be tussling and they all like the girl scream, get in the car. Like, yeah, homeboy, get in the fucking car. Listen to your homeboy and listen to your girlfriend. Get in the fucking car. And so, really right now, like I said, I had no clue what you got in that car. And like I said, by the time the investigation starts, been looking from my history, from what I know, not just from in the military. I don't know what this state has. First of all, liberal laws. You could legally be carrying. So I'm not gonna say just because he's black, he could be carrying a legal pistol. Like I said, I know a lot of niggas that's legal. Never, had any felonies, so they're not, they can just go buy they're straight. So I don't know what you might, but the point is, it didn't matter if you're illegal. You stopped your car and hopped out, and I'm a total stranger and just started yelling at me, totally for no reason. So like I said, even though when we got close to each other on the way in, all I would have to say is I was just talking or rapping a song. I had my headphones on. I was rapping a rap song that I listened. I got plenty of them in my goddamn phone. Still got them in this phone. You upgrade, but it's Google, so all your old songs you bought, you still got them. So I'm like, nah, bro. Even though I was talking, but I wouldn't have had to. There's no way I would have had to say that. And so, like I said, why would somebody do that? That's just crazy. And like that stalker just came out. they, like I said, they turn things that you do into things. That when they're watching you and mocking you, like I said, I always put my garbage, on the back in my trunk or whatever, because the garbage can is literally like 3 minutes away well, probably 5 minutes away one way by foot. Usually it would be like two or three around the whole complex this size, but they only got one. So that's why. And I think she had on like the workout clothes to so I think she's gonna walk way up there. I guess that's her, air quote, her exercise for this morning. Or maybe she's gonna keep going. I don't know. But since I'm out here, they doing some. Because I say one of the reasons I do these jobs that's very physical is to stay in shape or get in shape. Lose some weight. So, everything I say is something to gang stalk. Because a person that came over the other day, you know, the bike riding guy said, got to buy a bike, all of that, just at my age, staying healthy. It's so to them, it's some kind of uppity thing I'm doing, I guess, having money thing, white folks thing to them. And that's where I was going today to start this video off. So where I was going, but I got sidetracked, was telling these stalkers again, you're cut off. No sympathy. I'm talking about the ones who actually tried to pretend they were friends. Like I was talking about the guy, like I just said 2 weeks ago or whatever. They called me at night to because he was been bike riding all day, quotes or whatever, air quotes. Well, he's not bike riding to lose weight. He's fucking broke and he can't afford his tag or insurance or none of that shit. So that's what, and the truck he had, piece of truck he has, I guess he can't get on the road. So, so don't try to play it. Like I said, again, if he could be in the same situation, you won the gang stalker, everything I would say to him would have been positive. Literally, not because I'm trying to be nice, but because we niggas, we brothers, trying to help. Hey, because I've been doing, that's how we've been with even if I just met you. You start telling me your story, everything I had to say is somehow a solution. But that's part of the reason the stalkers don't like me, because that's how I am, Well, shit, you can do this to get out of that. It's going to take some time, give them positive encouragement, just don't give up, man. It's not going to happen overnight. That's the problem. You think it's going to happen like that. It doesn't happen like that. But it can happen, and before you know it, a year's gone by, and you have made it. Now, I've seen that happen. Or a year's gone by, and I see you again, and you still in that same situation. I can't help you, bro. I'm not giving you handouts. I'm sorry that you listen to these fools, because I know other black people who don't listen to these fools with that, and I know for a fact, and they're doing real good. And since they're not on the program, they're real, or at least they're not on my side targets, they're doing real good. And they didn't have to, they had the same stories, surrounded by drug users, whether relatives or, whatever. Had to pull themselves out of that. Really not even really pull themselves. It was relatively easy. Just don't quit. What I mean by that, not quit like something super hard, just literally just go to work every day. And they did that, without listening to the idiots about how this is racism, they being oppressed and yada yada. Now they get to travel the world, with their own money, not because they're in the military. They take trips, So people I went to high school with, but take vacations. I keep listening to these fools. They trying to. I told you what's going on. It's not what's happening. It's not the white massa trying to keep you down. I'm telling you. You see them fools that keep coming out. Them niggas that keep coming out every time I come out try to tell y'all the truth. They part of them, the ones keeping you down. I don't know why. Is it witchcraft, Satanism, whatever? I don't know. Voodooism. I don't know what they think they're gonna accomplish. Because like I explained, I don't know. Maybe I think these idiots are starting to, getting another epiphany. Maybe they think their group approached me, but I would have said that from the beginning, that they approached me and I turned them down because I'm such a good guy. I definitely would have bragged about that I said, no, I'm not going to be part of this. I would like to think if that would have happened, I would have definitely turned it down just from the way it sounds. As soon as you would have explained it, like, what? I never heard of this. What? We're some kind of community watch, but nobody knows who we are. What? I'm supposed to make this guy think he's crazy, or this woman, or this child? They do it to children too. No, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? But anyway, like I said, I was just doing some research as to why, I'm having these paranoid thoughts, and that's what popped up. And then I see the videos of other people, and they said the same things I said. But the difference was, I was saying this to a doctor at the VA years ago, before there was YouTube, so I didn't see it. And plus, it's on record that I said the same thing that these people are experiencing, only since I was the only one at the time that in that area that I know of. Well, doctor's visits are, confidential, even at the VA. So, these people, they usually surround you with the stalkers. But anyway, so again, y'all got these poor folks. And yesterday, again, y'all started with I don't know what y'all call it, but y'all started again with trying to get at me. Even the people that know me, y'all getting y'all feelings hurt. And I really had to keep putting y'all down. But some of y'all, I just, let it slide. I took your little snide comments yesterday. But that's the end. So yeah, when you call next time, no answer. I don't want to hear the text, see the text about you need help, because basically they're just gonna be begging for money. Now they beg for money. That's all it's gonna be. No friendship, none of that shit. So nah, your guilt tactic really never worked. I just really wanted to gather intel. So $5 or $10 you might have needed to borrow. That's fine. To gather some intel. Seriously, in the last couple of years. But I got enough now, and I really don't need you. So if your program really isn't giving, like the other people say, y'all really don't get paid at all. Some of y'all get gift certificates. Maybe they give y'all a pack of cigarettes or something. But and you're homeless. You're still homeless. Yes, I'm laughing at you. Don't call like the dude, like I said, with the bike. I don't answer his calls no more. He got cut off. This was just recently, so he called again about a couple of days ago. Nope. Not answering your homeboy. Don't even try to come by. The one I said in another video, he was like, I used to live here. He, all of this competition shit. So what, man? It's just a fucking apartment. We all, if I was petty like you, I would list all the different apartment places and cities I've lived in. No, man, that's some whole shit. That's why you're broke now, riding a fucking goddamn dirt bike or mountain bike to get around, not for fun, and not because you're one of those green people, because you're fucking broke and you're a grown ass man in your fucking 40s, damn near 50 or 50. You're a fucking piece of shit disgrace, nigga. You want people to fucking feel sorry for you? Bitch, I ought to put a book. You know what? But anyway, I'm talking like this nigga here. But anyway, yeah, so, nah, y'all, okay, y'all went, that's what y'all went for again yesterday? Y'all was doing okay. Fine, cut off, bitch. Don't call me no more. You know what you're gonna get. No response. And I don't want to hear I'm being rude or you needed help or, like I said, it's part of this. Some reason these niggas think they some kind of revolutionary new Black Panthers. I ain't talking about the ones that literally call themselves the new Black Panthers recently. I'm talking about these idiots. At least say how the fuck you gonna affect change and you doing that shit in secret. This ain't the Revolutionary War. You're not finna take over this country. You're not in the Boston Tea Party or something like that. That's what all that secrecy was about. What y'all got connections? Y'all got some black generals. They finna take over the military or something. That's what's finna happen. Y'all know something? Because, yeah, like I said, matter of fact, that's another thing. Yesterday, again, when I made that video in the parking lot with them two idiots in the Explorer, when I got I stopped recording, but when I got to the door again, the sick call ranger, piece of shit, older dude who's collecting for other veterans, basically what we call a pogue in the military. The pogue was out there. I guess he was trying to assuage his conscience for his cowardly service by doing his collecting right now, trying to make up for it. So anyway, again, this time he ain't speaking. He's on the phone doing the regular gang stalking shit, talking about we're trying to keep, so as I get in the earshot range, we're trying to keep him in check, but he keep acting the fool. Literally, I wasn't even, This time I didn't have my phone out. Didn't act like I was talking on the phone. I just said out loud so he hear me, bitch, you stupid. Period. To his face. And he, of course, he's still talking on the phone like he's not talking about me. Like, how in the fuck are you trying to? Who are you? What we trying to get him in? But he keep acting a fool. What? Like I said, like I just said, what do y'all got? Some generals that's finna form a coup and take over this and make this black America? Is that what it's supposed to be? Well, you should have told everybody, at least all us blacks, instead of doing this stupid shit. From what I see, you're part of a larger program that has nothing to do with black people, has to do with class. And y'all stupid idiots, I guess they promised y'all something, but it seems like it's not working at all. From politics right now, say all of it, it's not working. None of it. Like I said, the reason I know for anybody else who's in the military, I know he's opposed. That first time I talked to him, I guess from my other conversations I had with other vets they sent, like when I was on the job, like I said, the recent one with that younger white dude in his 30s who was a truck driver, talking about he needs an increase because he has child support. All right, so I had told him a story about a dude I used to be in my unit. So, and I, basically it's personal business, but the stalkers, I guess they could find his info. But like I said, he told me before he flunked the PT test that he was going to do it. And then these years later, thinking about it, it might have just been because he knew he really couldn't pass it. And it could have just been him, beforehand, just embarrassed. So before he took it the next day, I'm going to fuck this on purpose. Because he said he was tired of it, the military, all of it. He was just getting out, even though he probably only had a year left or something. And that was his first enlistment. This is both our first enlistment. And he's like, I'm like, okay, that's your life. It's nothing, you want that dishonorable, get chaptered out. It's on you, bro. All right. And, it wasn't nothing I could do. I didn't even try to be positive because I knew that would have been futile because I didn't know what he was going through because we had different experiences and different mindsets. And he was heavier. So he did have problems physically. And so anyway, it did. So I guess from telling that story about a guy who wanted to get out so bad, he flunked his PT test. But that's not bad. You get other than honorable instead of dishonorable. But the thing is, at that time when you first get out, the employer's going to want to see, what you been doing for a lot while I was in the military. Or let's see you did it, and it says, other than honorable, you got to explain. But I guess for him that really wasn't that bad because once he explained what happened, he flunked too many PT tests. He probably got sympathy, probably got jobs because of it, So I'm just guessing. I never talked to him after he got out. When sometimes you keep in touch, but we didn't. But so I'm just speculating that for him it wasn't that bad. Like someone who got put out for drugs, or a lot of people. I knew a lot of guys back then who got popped on the piss test, is what we call it. Because they got the randoms. There's plenty of randoms. Just instead of PT, y'all go back. We having piss test. Most of us had nothing to worry about. Like, okay, no PT today, fine. I definitely pissed, but some people was pissing razor, nervous. But long story short, so I guess him gang stalking me. Again, his ego. I was in the military too. Bitch, you was in a different. I know for a fact. And after what you told me, I know you was a pogue, sick car rangers. So no, we're not the same. And like I said, if I'd have met you in any other circumstances by happenstance, it would have been all love, all good. Whatever even your story, I wouldn't have called you a pogue, and it wouldn't been me being fake. It just would have been respect. But you're a fucking traitor, man. You deserve way worse than what's gonna happen to you. I don't care if we the same color, bro. No, bro, you're not a bro. I don't know what the fuck you are. I don't know where you think you're gonna go, what other country, what you gonna turn this country into. You need to get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. I'm put him on blast next time I see him. But I gotta remember, that's how little I pay attention to him. That That's why I always get caught off guard because I'm not thinking about these motherfuckers. That's why they literally, I call them so lame that they have to do something to make me snap me back to remember. Oh fuck! Every damn day. Oh fuck! These motherfuckers following me. I forgot about that. Literally, like right now, if I go somewhere to a store, I would forget. Then as soon as I get to the door, one of them doing, just with some stupid shit. Oh, fuck. I forgot about these lame motherfuckers on my damn dick. I can't go nowhere. Get an autograph. Take a picture, bitch. They probably taking pictures. It'll last longer, Shit.